Hello everyone, and welcome back to Frostpunk. Gonna continue our scenario here with the refugees. I believe we have found all 10 groups. We have a single group left to rescue that got lost somewhere, but otherwise we have all the people that we know are gonna be coming in. We set up some basic resource gathering, I believe. Yeah, we have the Waldred up and running. We have a couple of mines. We are at the moment full on coal, which actually leaves me or led me to build a resource depot, because I think it's important that we can stock up some stuff. Since right now we're running very much at a minimum, and very soon we're gonna be running it a bit higher, and after that even higher. So I think it's important for us to be able to stockpile here while we can, and yeah, we definitely want to get an even better coal, even better coal generating capabilities here, because yeah, it doesn't look like this is going to ease up, so this might just be the new norm now at like -40, -50. So yeah, we want to be able to last without relying on it just on it passing. I think you're going to, yeah, you're about to hit the Black Spire and find the last people, which we have just shy of 2 days left to save. That should be possible. Just about. This guy is traveling towards the landing site. One of the survivors said that, or was it the last surviving group that said that they were, we should send someone out there to check it out. So we are, and there we go. Black Spire. The Black Spire is composed of ancient volcanic rock. At its base, a shallow depression offers protection from the wind. A group of our people found shelter here. Exhausted travelers. This group of our people got lost after an avalanche separated them from the others. Exhausted, they stopped here to recover, but their supplies are running out. On their way here, they saw a large, peculiar structure buried in the snow. They have no idea what it is, other than it was man-made. Okay. There's a lot of workers. We're gonna escort them back. Okay. You saved all of our people. Well, we still need to get them home. You did it! Our friends and families, brothers and sisters, husbands and wives are safe. We are stronger now. You've proved that together we can achieve the impossible. I'm glad to hear it. Succeeded, everyone has been saved. It's good to hear. Well, they're not home yet, but they would have made it anyway. Let's just check our housing status here. We have 77 vacant beds. That is more than enough. And we have more on the way. That is good. We are researching the bunkhouse here. And how are we doing on resources? Oh, we need a lot more wood. We really need a lot more wood. You still have quite a decent amount of wood there, so we don't necessarily need to build another one over there yet. I think there was, yeah, over here as well. Built there. All the hunters are leaving right now. That's great. We are doing great on food now. Okay, we actually have 20 people that doesn't have a job. Let's at least put some of them here so we can get that last steam core that's been there forever. Other than that, we don't even have any more jobs for you. That's well, that's something. In that case, let's put 2 here and here then. In that case, we could also consider getting the coal thumper, since it seems like we're gonna have enough people for it. Where do we have engineers that shouldn't be there? We have engineers out here actually. I think that's okay. That's okay. Just continue as it is. We can speed up here during night. The last few tents are being built. Yeah, you can see the temperature is going to drop steadily from now on, so we might actually want another infirmary here. Yeah, let's go to coal. we can still fit everyone. How many infirmaries do we have? We have 1 there, 2. Oh, you don't count. 3, 4. Yep, 4. Ah. Okay, so right now we are exactly full because we have 2 in the care house. So we are exactly at capacity right now. Okay. Well, does that mean that we are about to want to build another infirmary? That might be the case here. We have the space for it, or the workers for it. I mean, we have plenty of workers available, and we have 10 engineers out here that does not need to work here. Okay, temperature's falling. Okay, you are now just... Are you within range here? One of them is. Okay, let's do it that way then. Okay, we probably need to turn this one on as well now. This is cold. We need to... I think we need to do this. So that is suddenly a lot more coal we're going to be burning now. Young couple. Captain, a young couple asked us to deliver this note to you. We were separated on the trail and had to fight back despair. Thanks to your efforts, we've been reunited. No words can express our gratitude. Okay, well, right now our hope is maxed out anyway, but still nice, I suppose. Okay, 10 people, let's go. You can... Oh. Okay, so the last people have returned. Been saved. Okay, where do we want to send this guy then? Empty shelter, landing site. I think this guy... I don't know if he's gonna find any survivors there, but he can check this on the way back. So we can send this guy out to explore over here now. Or these guys. Avalanche survivors found. Captain, the refugees who survived the avalanche at the Black Spire have reached our city. They have finally been reunited with their friends. Okay, more hope that we don't need. Okay. Research time. What do we want? We might actually want the range upgrade here. We already need this. We might actually already be at a point where we need to get down here to get the extra power, improved heaters, heater efficiency. Really want to get down here as well to get this upgraded. Maybe steelworks is a good idea as well. The depot, resource depot upgrade is also nice, but we're not desperate for that yet. Let's get this one, and then let's see if we can't work our way towards the next tier. What are these guys doing? Going to treatment into... Oh, they're all sick. Okay, fair enough. What happens if we do this? Maybe we can... Maybe some of the new people will... yeah, okay. Okay, so this has finally been gathered. Okay, we have 3 steam cores left. That's what we have to work with. Yes, I think... actually... Let's get a few more workshops here. Where do we want them? Could fit one in here. Why not, actually? Actually, why? Let's just see here. You know what, this might not be a bad spot. This one, the steam hub here, when it increases range, will be able to reach here. So that's not necessarily a bad idea. Right, this is an infirmary or medical post anyway that this one can't reach yet. But with the range setting, it should be able to reach it. But right now, it's only gonna reach the infirmary, so it's cheaper to just have the heater on here. I think I still want one more. You know what? Let's just build it here. This is probably one of the obvious spots for our next Steam hub if we need it. So then this will be within reach of that. Okay. Okay, let's take 10 of you, have 10 workers, and you will be engineers instead. You will of course work the long hours. Okay, that's better. The research was starting to slow down quite a bit, I feel. Okay, and let's get tier 3 while we have the resources for it. And we definitely want to build these steam steelworks during night here. That's gonna be quite the difference. Right now we're only getting 4 per hour per these if they're working at 100%. Okay, I think we decided last time that it was about time we got into purpose. I think we have everything that we need here for now. Yes, I do believe we do. We got overcrowded last time, so let's get into the neighborhood watch here. It's also might also be a decent time for it now, since we actually have the workers for it. I would like to have these sort of in the middle to be able to cover a lot. We might have to take down a few houses here. I think I want one there, possibly one there, one here, one here. And then our next steam hub will be over here. Yeah, I think I like that. But do we have enough right now to remove all of these houses? I don't think so. I think we have to do it sort of in stages. How many beds do we have available? We have 80 beds. Okay. And never mind. I think we can do that. Let's just tear down a couple of houses for now. Let's start with that. The looming threat. Face the lords. Captain, the lookouts at the beacon reports a large group of strangers marching in our direction. We have to assume that the lords are coming. Our people are afraid that their worst fears are going to come true. We're going to die in this frozen hell if they force us to leave. Even if they let us stay, they'll turn us into their slaves. We must be ready to fight. Alright. Face the lords. The prospect of so many lords coming here has caused understandable tension. The conflicts between people from different social classes could jeopardize the future of our city. In the next few days, the shape of our society may well be completely redefined. Okay, so that's the next part of the main mission here. Face the lords. There'll be 3 groups. First one is here. Oh my lord, that is a lot of people. Okay, we're definitely gonna need the steam thumper here. That's for sure. We will have people for it as well. We might as well. So we need more coal. We need a lot more coal. We need a lot more wood. We need a lot more houses. We need a lot more everything, pretty much. Yeah, this is quite something. It is, by the way, nighttime. So let's upgrade these workshops while we can. People are on it. Good. Freezing homes. Uh-oh. Captain, people have gathered to protest against the cold in their homes. They are angry that despite the health risk posed by the cold, you seem to be neglecting the problem. They want you to act. That is not gonna happen. It is not gonna happen for several reasons. That we simply cannot heat them. We don't have the resources to keep it up and running, and the temperature is gonna keep falling here. So I didn't want to promise anything that I wasn't gonna be able to keep. So for now, we'll build one of these. We'll build one here as well. That will at least be the mission done. Okay, so how many beds do we need here? We need 90 beds available. And we definitely do not have that. We have 60, which is still a lot. But let's see here. Do we have any... We can build one there at least. And that will be it for that one. Yeah, everything else can't be reached right now. So that's just how it is. We are probably going to build one out here. Probably pretty much right now, to be honest. Can I build 3 here? Yes, that's good. That's good. Something like... see, that's the problem. If do I want to count it with the range upgrade or without the range upgrade? Probably with the range upgrade. It's gonna be one of the next things we do. Let's just try and build here and build the road. See where we're at with this one. This is definitely too close, so we want it to be one more tent out. Tech. Yeah, I think something like right here. Then with the range upgrade, that's hopefully gonna reach all of these houses right here. Yeah. Okay, it's really unfortunate that we are researching the tier 3 here, because it seems like right now we're actually not going to be able to... we have so many other things that we need right now, like the range upgrade here, steam coal thumper here. Even the steam coal thumper would be nice. We probably need it, to be honest. And I think we want the... Where is it? Gathering house? Yeah, gathering post installation. Probably get this all this as well. Yeah. There's a lot of things we want right now. Especially since the temperature seems to keep dropping. We have plenty of people, so let's just man you up. Yep. Okay, you don't have any... abilities yet, but you will at some point. Okay, passive effects. Less than a third of our people live near watchtowers. People feel more hopeful when they're nearby, when their neighbors are there to maintain safety and order. Okay. Okay, we are getting these upgraded. Hopefully, yeah, they should upgrade before they need to start working again. So that's what's important here. Okay, we don't have much wood left, so let's just save it for now. We probably want some... yeah, I did say let's save it for now, but we want a medical post. We have a lot of sick people. You don't need to be on right now. Okay, so these are coming in a couple of days here. Or 1 day to be specific. Okay. Snow has hidden every trace of the crowds that passed through here. From the shore, we are unable to see the mysterious ship reported by our people. We'll have to get higher. All right. A looming mystery. We spotted the ship from the top of the cliff over the haven. It's big, but not a dreadnought or a freighter. Most likely it's an ocean liner. Okay. Ocean liner or icebound hulks. Okay, we're grabbing some wood. Okay, let's get out there. What research do we have for more scouts? We did get the more scouts. We could get... Probably want to get this one as well, to be honest. Okay. Do we have any? No. Let's grab some engineers from here. Let's heat this up and let's get people to work. We have so many sick people. Okay, so at least this just proves that there is no difference between engineers or workers working if they can. We are getting the same amount here, so whatever is available is just what we're gonna be using. Shouldn't be anyone living there. Nope. Barren Hollow. Yep. Distinct spot in the Frostlands. Okay. Coal mine and iron bank. Okay, you can sort of guess what we're gonna find in those two. Might actually want to swing by the iron bank, coal mine, and then just work our way home, because the iron and the coal might be very nice here. Okay, we still seems like we are okay. We research. We still seem like we are getting quite a decent amount of coal, even though we are running everything, almost everything. So that's very, very nice. Okay, now we need to figure out here what we want first. What is most important right now? When do we have a show? Oh, that's gonna be tomorrow already. We probably would get another research done here. Other than that, we need to be able to survive the next day with our current setup. Because I think we're doing okay on coal. The coal thumper or the coal mine might not be the first thing we go for here. I don't think I don't think the lighter scout sleds here is super important yet. It could be the range here that we decide to go for. That might help a lot around our camp here. Yeah, well, it could also be insulation, actually. That would save some coal, but no, I think it'll be the range upgrade here. There is a couple of places here that would benefit from being within range of the steam hub, and it allows us to build more houses around these steam hubs as well. I think that'll be what we go for now. Okay. Still doing okay on coal. Could consider building some bunkhouses. I heard something. Yep. Okay. They are unarmed. Captain, the approaching strangers are carrying no weapons. Whatever their intentions, they have no means of attacking us, but people are weary. Or wary. It's a trick to catch us off guard. The lords are cunning. These leeches would do anything to get back at us. Mark my words. Okay, we'll see. We'll just have to see what they say. Where were we? Right. I wanted to see child shelter. I think we have quite a few children in our city that are not actually in shelters. Yeah. How many can this fit? Does it say? 15. I think it would be prudent to build a couple more. Build a couple more. They are helping out in the infirmaries, so I not that I'm sure of it, but I would imagine that having more children able to help out in as many infirmaries as you can, the more that's gonna help. So let's hope that's correct. And we could start trying building some bunkhouses. That's probably not the worst idea. We do have the steel, we have the wood. Let's build the inner circle here first, and let's just work our way out. Timely intervention. Sir, a child climbed the generator, slipped and fell, but was thankfully caught by a neighborhood watch member who was on patrol nearby. He then escorted the child to his mother and gave them both a good talking to. Could have ended with a broken leg, or worse if it weren't for our watchman. A neighbor commented, "We are lucky to have them." Oh, that's good. Maybe it's actually time to see where we want a next couple of guardhouses here. Or watchtower. You're being Seems actually maybe right here would be fine. I think maybe here, maybe here. I think here maybe is better actually. We can have one over here maybe. Well, if we'll have some houses here and yeah. Where was it? Something like there? Yeah, I think that's good. We have people still without work, so we have people to do this during day as well. And we'll have a lot more soon. How is our housing? 50. Right, I'm building a lot of houses, that's why. It's lower than it should be. Okay, we're gonna get this. Great. Good, good, good. Okay, we'll be able to see it soon enough. Just want to start the next one. Okay. Could be improved heaters and then heater efficiency upgrade here. There's still the scouts slash. There's a factory as well. That could be nice. We could start building some automatons here. We don't have a lot of steam cores, so it's gonna be a judgment call if you want to spend it on some coal mines, for instance, or automatons. Yeah, this requires as well. Let's get the thumper going. Let's get the thumper up and running. Okay, so you now have an extra range. That is great. Okay, let's not build any houses yet, since we are still working on what we have here. Let's just leave it as it is. Okay, we can turn you off since you are now within range here. Do we have any other heaters running anywhere? We have the steam hubs. And medical post, where are you? Okay, that's definitely fine. You're still not within the hub because we are not. It's not on. It will be when the first group of lords get here. Then we can turn it off. But our coal surplus is definitely minimizing here. The iron bank. Ooh, steam cores. There's a crack between the vault door and the frame that's wide enough to squeeze through. It's completely dark inside. Okay. Useless riches. This is indeed the vault in which the lords plan to preserve as much of their wealth as they could. Yet there isn't much in the way of gold, apart from some ancient jewelry and other works of art. There are wonders of science and knowledge here. Instruments, books, newspapers, and letters. Yeah, I'm sorry, lords, but you were a bunch of assholes back in London, and we need it now for our survival. So we're gonna strip it. I think we're gonna make our way to the coal mine here and then back to town, especially since we found steam cores. The steel is also gonna be nice. Let's build a couple of resource depots here. I don't want our people not working, because we are full. So let's build one over there for wood, and let's build one out here for... where do we want it? This is probably gonna reach. Probably better to have it somewhere over here. Yeah, let's just build it there. It's gonna be for steel. We might want one for rations as well, to be honest. We could fill two there. One for rations, one for raw food. Okay, now we have plenty of stuff to build this night. If we want them to be done by morning, we shouldn't really give them any more orders here. Okay. Icebound hulks. The ships we stole from the lords. Now crushed by ice and stripped of anything not firmly bolted down. A farewell to ships. These ships saved our lives on many occasions. They carried us out of London before the storm arrived. They shielded us from the Lord Craven's men. Finally, they brought us here. And all we can do with them now is dismantle them for resources. Well, that's what we're gonna do. Let's go to the ocean liner now. A whole day to get there. 2 days to get there. Yeah, those lighter scout sleds might be really nice, to be honest. So where do we want the coal thumper? Could be here. Could be there. Yeah, definitely could be. You were gonna be steel. Okay, so the houses are being built. That is great. Okay, we'll have one here for food rations, and we'll have one for raw food, and we'll have one for wood. Okay, we don't need to go nuts with the storage or these resource depots for most of our resources, but it's nice to have a bit of a buffer, you know. Especially with coal, we might consider buying or building more for the coal here, which we probably will actually, since that's really one of the main resources that you are constantly gonna be needing. Yeah, let's build one there. What are we researching now? Coal thumper. Okay. Could also fit in here quite nicely. Probably, anyway. Okay, all the sick people come out during night. Okay, the lords will be here soon. Temperature will drop. And this is where I wonder if we actually need to run at level 2 here. We might. Okay, that's the coal thumper. Let's get faster gathering so we can make our way towards this one and gathering post installation. Coal thumper, you will fit quite nicely. You're still close to this one. Maybe you will fit over here better, and then a couple of gathering posts here and a couple on the other side. Yeah, I think that's better. Let's go for coal. Resources, gathering posts. We are very low on wood, so let's... Okay, here we go. Yeah, we need to run it on steam level 2 now. And it is very cold everywhere to work. Are people living here? Because if they're not, then it doesn't really matter. No, they're not. But we do have here. I think in this case it's probably better to run this just at range 1 and just have it up. Really? You're still too cold? Okay. You're still too cold as well? Okay, then definitely healthcare installation is also something that we want to consider now. Cookhouse installation. Because now we're starting to run a lot of coal. Or burn a lot of coal. Yeah, you can see about a day left. Yeah. Level 2 was all it took to break everything here. Okay. Neighborhood watch. What can we get here? We can get morning gatherings. Slightly raise hope from time to time. Hope rise slightly. Or the guard stations. New building guard station. Guard stations raise the hope of people living nearby. Lower the discontent of people living nearby. That's great. You can use guards to break up protests. Okay. I think this is an upgrade to the watchtower here. So we'll do this pretty much purely because of the discontent. Yes, it is an upgraded one. Okay. Yeah, so now we definitely need some coal. It's just there's no two ways about it. We are using more than we are getting. The lords are approaching. Captain, the lords are nearly here. There are many of them, but they look miserable. They seem to be carrying no food supplies. When they reach our city in a few hours, they'll have no choice but to beg us for help. You will have to decide their fate. Okay. We honestly need a lot more... probably need a lot more hunters. There's a lot of people coming in here. Probably need another cookhouse, to be honest. Get another cookhouse. We are running a bit low. Where can we fit it in? We can fit it in there. You'll be within the reach of the steam hub here. We have reached the coal mine. It's an abandoned coal mine. The snow around it is untrodden, and an eerie silence hangs over the place. All right, more coal than we can use. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong with the machinery. We could easily restart the mining operation, or we could retrieve a large number of raw materials if we took the machinery apart. Okay, so this is where we could set up a mining operation, which we are definitely going to do. Yep, get you back. That's a big chunk of coal, which is sorely needed right now. And since we are getting this, and we have the coal mine now, we should definitely get this as fast as possible. Should get it today as well. Okay, 10 people, let's go. We should probably get a steam hub out here that only works during work hours, because we have a lot of buildings out here now that's gonna be running a heater on their own. These two as well. Okay, they're gonna be here in a couple of hours. Okay, this will be working 6 to 8 only, and on range 1. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Lords in rags. Captain, the lords have arrived. They are starving. There's at least 100 of them. 100. And many more are coming. They beg us to let them in, but that would mean sharing our food supplies and finding them shelter. Okay. Okay, since I wanted to buy some or build some hunters' hangars anyway. Hunters' hangars, though, that's the upgraded one, isn't it? I guess we could do that still. Let's try it. Let's see what happens here. Okay, improve food infrastructure. The arrival of so many starving people require immediate action. Besides housing them, we need to provide more efficient sources of raw food, such as hunters' hangars or industrial hothouses. Yes. Okay, so we provide shelter for... Oh, okay, we actually have too few people here. People are living here now, so let's increase the range so they can be... Yes, perfect. Okay, we need to build just the one tent here, for now anyway. Lords and rags. Yeah, the starving lords have entered the city. Our people are not happy with their arrival. The lords, on the other hand, are rejoicing. Thank you, kind people. We'd have been doomed if you hadn't let us in. Yes, I'm very nice. Let's see here. Food. Yeah. Okay, so after this, we'll be getting the hunter's hangar here. And I'm honestly guessing we'll probably just build 3 completely new ones. We're not going to upgrade these. We're just going to build new ones for now. We really need it. Okay, so we have engineers as well now. Let's get this one. We might... Let's do an emergency shift here. We're getting very close to the discontent, but that's unfortunately how it is. We need this ASAP. We need to set up the mine. We need the coal. We are very desperate. We do have 800 coming in, so that's going to be a huge boost. That'll see us through to tomorrow at least, where the temperature will rise once again. We can't do anything about that. Do we have... No. We still have to build the 2 guard stations, so let's do that now. Right, we want to build one there as well. Let's do that. Everything is being built, I believe. That's good. You're working 24 hours, so maybe we'll get this soon. Too noble to work. Captain, one of the lords, refuses to work. He says that such menial jobs are best left to the common folk. He claims that he used to be a writer or something like that. Yes, I'm sorry, but you are gonna have to work like everyone else. I might be a nice guy, but that is how it is. Freezing homes, I'm sorry. Can't do anything about it. Yeah, the discontent is getting to be a huge problem. We did get the coal. Let's send you up towards the Iron Bank and then towards the next area. Yeah, it's only going to be a matter of a very short time, I fear, before we're going to have an ultimatum with the discontent. So we need to handle it. Okay, we got the flying hunters. And I think we're gonna continue on the resources here. Let's get this one. We should have enough for 3 here. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. We do want to leave enough room over here for 2 more of these. Let's actually see if we can't build them first. No, they can't fit in there. That's a real shame. Yeah, we need to have these 2. And Hunter's Hangar, we can build one there. Will one fit here? No, unfortunately. Okay. Then we'll build one there and one there. Okay. We are out of wood. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Okay, so I think we have this one well on hand. We have the guard stations on the way. We have one group of lords dealt with. There was a lot of people coming in. So I can only imagine that we're gonna have a lot more people coming in. So we will definitely need to build more houses over here. Possibly even fit in another steam hub here, just to really utilize all the space. We have an outpost on the way that we are definitely going to be taking advantage of with the coal mine. So yeah, that's a lot to do, but we'll be doing a lot of that, or hopefully all of it, in the next episode. I'm going to end this one here. So for now, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and to see you for the next one. Until then, take care.